Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, and this is episode 218. My name is Ryan, and I'm joined by my good pal Katrin because my brother
Heyo.
is not here tonight, so it's just the two of us. But we are going to have some fun. The chains have been, dropped. We've been let loose.
Yeah.
He's not here to hold us back.
Yes.
We're gonna have some fun. He is under the weather tonight, and he's getting ready for a cruise. Poor thing.
What a weirdo.
Yeah. So
What is he cruising on? Is he on the Wish? Is that right? Or is this...
No.
Oh,
That hasn't started yet. I don't think.
I was gonna say that's like I thought that was.
No, this is one of those regular Disney cruise ships.
What a weirdo.
What a weirdo. They're not going to where they thought they were going to. They thought they
Oh.
were going to the Caribbean and Castaway Cay and everything, and they rerouted it to Mexico. And they're like,
Oh, they're going to the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah. It would be like if you thought you were going to be in Spider-Man No Way Home, and then you ended up in Mexico. That's what it's sort of like.
That's what it's sort of like.
You know?
I hear you.
Oh, man. Anyways, so tonight we're going to go over the 5 top conspiracy theories for Spider-Man No Way Home. See, I made the connection with Spider-Man.
Yes.
Fan theories, whatever. Conspiracy theories sounded more like, ooh, there's a mystery behind it. When it's just fans like us going, hey, what if this happens? What about this? So we're going to have fun. Before we get to that, the whole family went to the movie theater the other night. All of us in one theater, which I can't remember the last time that happened.
Yeah.
It's a pandemic and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But we saw Encanto.
Nice. How did you?
Disney movie.
How was it?
I loved it. I thought it was great.
Excellent.
The music was great. The story was really good. There are some, if you have younger children, there are some frightening scenes you may have to talk to them about. Afterwards, but it was good. It was, good family animated movie. So I liked it.
Well, it's made by the same people that did Moana, so I expect it to be good. It looked good from the previews I saw when I went to Ghostbusters. So yeah, I'm excited to see it.
When I heard one of the songs from the movie before I knew who did it, I was like, oh, it's Lin-Manuel Miranda, and sure enough, it was, because it sounds like one of the songs sounds like, oh, they got that off of Hamilton, right? Like that's straight from Hamilton. I'm pretty sure, but it was still really good. But it was really good. There's like a little short, like a 2D animated short at the beginning of it, which somebody we know was one of the artists on that, because I saw.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if it was Joshua Slice or somebody.
Could be.
Anyways, so that was good. It was about raccoons at the beginning, and then the movie was really well done. The kids liked it. We've been playing the soundtrack in the car, so that's been fun.
Nice.
So I highly recommend it. Go see it.
Check it out.
Go see it. I also been watching Hawkeye, which I know you started it.
I started it. Tried to watch it at work.
Shh, they could be listening.
I know, right? My boss does listen.
Oh, he does?
No, he does. Yeah.
Oh.
But
give him a raise.
Yeah, so we've been traveling for Thanksgiving and just got back this week and just haven't had time to watch it yet. So we're way behind with. Of course, they released 2 episodes at one time. So, but I did kind of watch the first episode, which I knew the gist of the story. So what happens in the first episode wasn't anything shocking. So I felt like I could kind of listen, and watch it. So, but I liked it. What I saw, I mean. I liked it way better than the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Oh, wow.
But I mean,
it's different. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Of course, Hawkeye, I've always liked the character Hawkeye. And Kate Bishop has been one of my favorites. So seeing her on the, not the big screen, but I guess the small screen, has been, live action has been cool. I do have every Marvel series so far, I've had my who the mystery character is going to be. Now for WandaVision, who did I say it was?
Mephisto,
and I was on the Train Gang. Fisto Train Gang the whole time. And then Falcon and the Winter Soldier was I just forgot Zola. That didn't come to pass.
Right.
And then Loki was Kang, and that actually happened.
Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah. So this one I have another one. I don't know if I see. I'm always skeptical. Should I say it? Because if I'm right, then people are like, "Well, you spoiled it," but not really because I'm just guessing.
You're guessing.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So I have watched all 3 episodes, but so I won't get into any spoilers. But I think the hidden character, if they do have one, is going to be Kingpin.
Well, that's what I've heard. Yeah, that there's hints to that, and even before the show came out, there was some people thinking that it could be him.
And I think they're bringing back the actor from Daredevil.
Yeah,
because he's been hush hush, and he's like,
Yeah.
"No, I wish I could," but I mean, he seems like a really nice guy. Like he's way back when he was still doing Daredevil, I think. I like commented on something of his saying how great of a job he did, and he responded, and he was just like, "Thank you so much. That means a lot." And I'm like, "Oh wow, like a famous actor responding to a nobody
There you go.
on Twitter or whatever it was." So that was cool. So I think he'll be there. Kingpin,
Nice.
Train Gang. I hope he'll be there, and I hope they use the actor from Daredevil.
Yeah.
If they use somebody else, I'm going to be sort of like, eh.
Yeah, it just won't be the same.
We shall see. Hope they do that. Anyways, all right. So last night,
real quick, my favorite part of the first episode is when the guy says, "Can I get a selfie?" and they're in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, not the right time, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, how about now?
For the musical, the Rogers musical, they actually hired 2 people that write Broadway musicals to write it.
Oh wow!
And all the actors were Broadway actors.
It was a musical I'd watch. I like musicals. That was fun. But,
yeah, you'll go see it when it comes out.
I will go see Rogers or whatever.
Musical. You see what they did there? They put Ant-Man in with them, and Ant-Man wasn't in.
Yeah, and he points that out when they're watching. He's like, Ant-Man wasn't there.
Yeah,
but he had his hearing aid turned off.
Yeah, which is funny.
During most of it, which is funny.
So Rogers the musical coming next Christmas to a Broadway theater near you, and on Disney Plus for the low price of $39.99.
Hey, that's cheaper than me going to take my family to a movie. So
that's true. All right, so last night in the middle of the night, pulled the trigger and bought my Spider-Man No Way Home ticket.
Oh, congratulations!
Because I looked at the dates and I'm like, oh no, my wife is going to be out of town. So if I wait to go with her, everything will be spoiled.
Everything will be spoiled.
So I'm going to the second showing on that Thursday, like at 4 p.m.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'll be back in time for the podcast.
Oh.
So I can just spoil it for everybody.
Excellent. When does it come out?
December 17th, but December 16th. For some reason, it's not midnight showings now. It starts like at 3 p.m. on the 16th.
We'll be going out of town, which it'll probably be showing where we'll be. The 17th, so we may do the 16th again, kind of like we did Ghostbusters, where we went that Thursday night. So
because there were there's people fighting over these tickets, like fist fights.
Probably not here in Memphis.
There was hardly any seats left when I got mine. I had to get.
I'm gonna get mine right now.
Yeah, hopefully I don't get kicked out of the seat that I got because there wasn't really anything left but like the seats next to the handicap seats where you're only supposed to get it if you're with somebody who's like in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's the only seat. Well, I'm gonna get it, and we'll see if they let me sit there.
Yeah.
But nobody had gotten a seat next to me. Yeah, see, they're selling out.
They are. Wow, there are seats left, but they're all down in front. It's like, nope, not doing that. Well, for this one showing, there's like at the place we go, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 showings on that Thursday. The first one's at 3:40. They apparently are using like 3 or 4 different theaters to do this at one place. That's amazing.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Figure it out.
Wonder how long it is. Anyways,
I don't know.
it's got to be out here somewhere. Oh well.
I thought about going to this other theater that has bigger screens, and I should have done that, but then I was like, oh, that time's a little off. And then I realized, I think my son's actually going to be out of school, so I don't have to pick him up. But oh well, I already bought the ticket. It's done. We're going.
6:55 is available. All the seats are pretty much available for 6:55.
There you go. Get those.
I just got to figure out the time on it. So.
It's riveting.
Yes.
Podcast. Anyways,
hey, it's relevant. We're talking about the movie.
Yeah, we're talking about the movie tonight. Anywho. Oh, so if you go 6:55, so we may have to push the podcast back.
Well, that's what I was just looking to see how long it is. Do we have a runtime on that? Anybody got a runtime on it? Let us know.
We can figure it out afterward.
Well, we put the.
I don't think there is a runtime.
Our viewers. Oh, there should be. Our viewers in the chat here on YouTube. Hopefully, someone will have that runtime. Because I found it for Ghostbusters when we went to see Ghostbusters the first day it was out, right? So
2 hours and 30 minutes.
2 hours and 30 minutes. Wow. That definitely would not work for that. But I'll figure it out.
There we go. Oh, Winchester got it too, but I got it too. So at the same time, we both got it. All right.
Next. Appreciate it.
We're going to get into it now. The conspiracies of this trailer and this movie. Excellent. About the stuff that's maybe happening that we're not seeing, or they're tricking us with their trailer. Are we ready for this?
I mean, ready as I'm gonna be.
Conspiracy music.
I don't really know
like
what.
A haunted house.
It is. It's haunted mansion.
All right. So I got 5 that I sort of came up with on there. I think there's articles about this, but I didn't look. I just sort of came up with these off the top of my head, and some thoughts that I've had when watching the trailer a few times.
Okay. Excellent.
And it's coming up soon. It's going to be here before you know it. December's already here. All right. Electro has a Stark arc reactor that is powering him. You can sort of see that in the trailer. Is that a Stark reactor? Now, the biggest question is, yes, that's a conspiracy, or that's a theory that he has this. The biggest question is not that he has this technology that he possibly stole from Stark that's controlling him. The really big question is, how did he get his hair back? Because
that's what everybody's asking, I think. So.
In the original movie,
I don't let everybody.
he had like a receding hairline, He was bald pretty much on top. Do you remember this? Probably not. He looked like but in this one, he's got the full head of hair. How does this happen? I'm wondering if, because he's got some kind of arc reactor. He's got a full head of hair.
Yeah.
He's not blue.
It's a time warp, a time jump.
No, I'm wondering if he's actually an Electro from another.
Well,
multiverse.
Yeah.
Not the one from the movie that we know him from.
Because it's the same actor.
Yeah.
Right.
Same actor.
Jamie Foxx.
Different look.
So that would be the only reason why they might change the look, is that it's a different multiverse. So yeah, or different whatever verse in the multiverse.
Yeah, a different
universe
or whatever. Yeah,
there we go.
So he's from Earth something instead of MCU Earth or whatever. So he looks completely different, and either he stole Stark tech from this universe or whatever.
Okay.
Or he's from a different one where that's maybe how he gets his powers from the arc reactor. I don't know. So that's one. Everybody.
I mean, and he's also. I mean, he also changed the color of his outfit, right?
Yeah, he's
From
not.
what
He's
we've
not.
seen so far.
Well, in the other one, he was just a blue
Yeah.
ball of energy that looked like Jamie Foxx.
Right.
And then this one, he has some kind of suit on. He's yellow lightning or
Right.
electricity and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
probably from a different um, universe in the multiverse than the Andrew Garfield, right? That's the one he was in. Yeah, I think so.
Yep. Sounds right.
Which Andrew Garfield brings us to now. This one did not happen in the trailer, the American trailer, because they were smart and they cut it sooner. But in the Brazilian trailer,
Oh.
they did not cut it soon enough, and they just sort of erased the character. But when it's Sandman, Lizard, somebody else jumping. There's villains. The
Yep.
Lizard's jumping, and you see the Peter Parker that we know from the MCU above him, but there's nobody in front of the Lizard, and someone is punching him or kicking him.
Right. Yep.
And you can clearly see that. So one of the theories is that he's being punched or kicked by another Spider-Man, whether it's Garfield or Maguire, one of the two. Um, he's being punched probably by Garfield because I think that was the Lizard was in the Garfield.
Right.
The Garfield Spider-Man.
Did they have lasagna?
Yeah, lots
Spider-Man?
of lasagna.
Napping.
It was a whole different movie. So that's one of the big theories, which is probably true because they do that a lot. They cut stuff out. You know,
Yes.
fun. So that's what I'm thinking is happening
Okay.
there. It's going to be another. Hopefully, it's going to be another Spider-Man. Which they've sort of spoiled it. Which it's funny. Did you see the advertising campaign that sort of
I
spoiled?
did.
It was
Yeah,
like a
that's interesting.
bark box.
Bark box, yes. Not
Yeah.
barf box, but bark box.
Yeah,
Yes.
bark box. The pet surprise box subscription or whatever.
Yes.
They had a picture of Maguire, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
it. So
it's hard because you kind of wonder too if there's a chance they just got lazy and found, hey, here's an image of Spider-Man, but but I mean it very well could be. It'll be interesting
that's
to
true.
see if that is uh actually is a spoiler, or not necessarily a spoiler, but just kind of foreshadowing or whatever that that it actually is McGuire that's in the movie, which I mean everybody assumes anyways.
Yeah.
But
I think
but yeah,
if they're
that's
not,
interesting.
if Garfield and Maguire is not in the movie,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, it's gonna be weird.
yeah,
but hey, I mean that's that'll make it more interesting because it's a lot of people feel like they've got it figured out. And
yeah.
maybe they've just been showing us random things and just to throw us
Maybe it
off.
was Agatha all along.
Could be Agatha.
You never know. Maybe this is where Mephisto pops up. You thought you were good Spider-Man.
That's right.
It's me. Or they'll bring Maguire and Garfield. I'm just calling them that, even though it sounds like I'm talking about the cat.
Yes.
But they'll play
And Mark McGuire.
They'll play. They'll play random characters that are related to Ralph Boner.
That's what it is. They come in, yeah. Ralph's our good buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, and they've got an electric bill, and that's where Electro comes in. Yeah. He's like, "You haven't paid your electric bill."
We figured it out here, folks. The boners are returning. It's going to be a boner family reunion.
Yeah.
Oh.
Vance Cope in the chat said it's John Cena talking about it earlier. Can't really see him.
Could be. I mean,
I don't think people got your joke. Maybe I didn't get it, but where you're like, it's John Cena. You can't really see who it is.
Yeah. People didn't get my joke.
No.
They're not wrestling fans like me. It could be Miles Morales because he can turn invisible.
That's right.
Maybe he's there all along. We just don't see him because he's visible. I don't know.
Oh, we do have another comment in Facebook. Josh Shelton, friend from college, he says, if Spider-Ham isn't in the new Spider-Man movie, I'm going to be sorely disappointed. As will we all, Josh.
Maybe that's who
Thanks for
McGuire's
joining.
playing. He's going to be Spider-Man. All right, let's move on to number 3. Number 3.
Number 3.
Conspiracy theory, fan theory, whatever you want to call it. The moment in the trailer, it's like the climactic moment in the trailer where MJ falls backwards.
Okay.
You've seen her fall. And then
Yeah.
you see Spider-Man Peter, oh, I'm going to save you, blah, 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 jumps. And then you see a hand. And then you see her hand, Spider-Man hand.
Yeah.
What if they did one of their little tricks that they do with trailers?
Yes.
And they replaced one Spider-Man hand for another Spider-Man hand. It's not actually the MCU Peter Parker Spider-Man that's trying to catch her, but it's either Garfield or Maguire. It could be Garfield because in his universe, when Stacy plummets to her death and he can't save her in time.
Right.
So he could be redeeming that, because he thinks it's his fault that she died. So it could be him or it could be Maguire's hand. So maybe they're going to throw a little, our Peter couldn't get there in time. So one of the other Spider-Man dives to save MJ.
Yeah, could be interesting. Man, that's the common theme that's in all of the movies, right? And even the cartoon, it's like you've got to choose. Do you want to get me, the bad guy, the villain, or do you want to save the people you love, or just people in general, right? So there's like the train, that they have to stop, or catching MJ falling. So it's, I mean, it's a common theme through all those movies. So yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Or maybe she just dies. Who knows?
Or maybe she dies. It's all over.
Or maybe one of the other Spider-Man sacrifices himself so that she can live.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
But then that universe would be messed up without their Spider-Man. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. It could throw off everything.
Or maybe Spider-Gwen comes in and saves the day and saves MJ. Because there is Spider-Gwen somewhere out there.
Yeah.
But that would be a cool cameo. If Spider-Gwen and it is Emma Stone playing Spider-Gwen from a different multiverse, universe, whatever.
Yeah.
But she probably won't. I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? We're flying through these. This is probably going to be a short episode. It's fine.
It's fine.
They all don't have to be super long.
They don't.
All right. Number 4. What? You got a comment? What?
No, I was going to say I could go through my 5 that I have too.
Oh. Yours are all different? Oh, yours are. Yours are not yours personally, but some of the ones you found are just stupid.
Hey, it's good entertainment.
Yeah. All right. So we know that we've seen Doc Ock.
Yes.
We've seen Green Goblin.
Yes.
We've seen Sandman. We've seen Lizard. And we've seen Electro. That's 5. Yes. So, another big theory is that the 6th member of the Sinister Six, if they are doing that, it's Mysterio all along.
Yep.
He's pulling all the strings. He's doing all of this. Not really dead. So, could be, or it could be Mysterio from another multiverse. I don't know. But maybe he's still alive, that he's pulling all the strings. He's doing all of this. And then that will be the big surprise at the end.
Maybe so. Maybe. We don't know.
We don't know. Because you still have Vulture out there.
Yeah.
You still have, I don't think, Venom. I don't think he was going to be in this one.
No, I don't.
I never saw the latest Venom movie.
Nah.
There was a spoiler. I mean, I was spoiled, so let's just spoil everybody if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I think there was an end credit scene that had Tom Holland in it.
Huh. I think. Interesting. Yeah, because to me that movie doesn't fit in the same universe.
I think they're trying to make
it, but maybe it will. I mean, who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, I think he's on the TV or something. That's Spider-Man. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right, that's 4
Okay.
for Blast Enthusiast. Now this one is my favorite one,
All right.
and I hope it happens. All right. So in the trailer, Doc Ock, Octavius has appeared.
Yes.
He's talking to Peter. He says all this stuff, and there's one scene where he's standing in this like weird contraption looking thing, and it's going between him and then Peter Parker, MJ, and their other friend.
Yeah.
I just forgot his name. The 3 of them. And
Yep.
basically he says, "My name is Dr. Octavius." Yeah. And they
best.
go, and then they say like, "Oh, we're what do they say?" Like,
I can't remember, but it's like, is that your real name?
yeah, is that your real name? The 2 scenes look like they take place in different places. Where the 3 people are, it looks like they're in a basement or something, like a building or a house or something. Yeah. And then his looks like he's in some kind of weird, contraption looking thing.
Sure.
What if that scene where they say, "Oh, we're going by, that's your real name or whatever"? What if they're not talking to Doc Ock, but they're talking to one of the other Peter Parkers? Because he says, "Hi, my name's Peter Parker," and they go, "Oh, okay, so that's you make made up names or whatever." They're laughing at him like, "You're not Peter Parker, I'm Peter Parker." So what if it's another Peter Parker they're talking to?
I was thinking they said your name is wait, the line. Well, let's see, Doctor Octavius. Let's see.
Well, but they mess with these trailers,
Yeah, they do. I was thinking they were making fun of his name directly though. So I mean, who knows? Yeah.
I'd have to watch it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which it would be funny if it's another Peter and he's like, "Hi, I'm Peter," and they're like, "No,
yeah,
I'm Peter. What are you
it's
talking
true.
about?"
Yeah.
Does it be like that whole Spider-Man meme where it's got the 2 Spider-Man
they're all pointing at each other? Yes. Yeah, and it's funny that was a meme, and we could actually see it in real life, and I think it'd be hilarious if they do it. It's kind of cheesy if they do it, but at the same time, it's like, yes,
I'll cheer for it.
Yeah.
So that's my top 5 conspiracy theories for Spider-Man No Way Home in theaters December 17th, but really in the theaters December 16th.
December 16th.
I don't know why they don't just say December 16th.
I don't either.
Because it's not like it's a midnight release where technically it is the 17th. No, they're starting like at 3 p.m. or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're starting it right after school lets out, which is smart. At this point, it's like, we'll just take all the money we can get, whenever people want to watch it,
Yeah, whenever you want to watch it.
Yeah.
So that's my top 5. You said you had some.
I have some
honorable mentions.
So the first one is Mysterio is alive and behind everything. So that as far as we know, Quentin Mysterio Beck is dead, but there's a lot of theories that he's not dead at all, and that he's actually messing up everything. And this particular article says, if the movie pulls a guess who's messing up everything, it's been Mysterio all along, then we'll be surprised, and honestly more than a little let down. So yeah, I think it'd be kind of a letdown if it is Mysterio. It's like it's probably not gonna happen, but
and I killed MJ too.
Yeah. Number 2, which this is weird, but it says Uncle Ben will be played by ... Tobey Maguire.
Oh god, I hope not.
I don't know. That's just weird because they've said they've not confirmed that these people will be in there at all, but so maybe, but I think that's kind of weird. By the way, this is on syfy.com, syfy.com, if you're interested. The reputable site, I suppose, but
yeah, opposed to me, my 5 were not reputable sites.
No, I'm just saying these seem really off the wall.
Yeah, but I mean, mine I didn't get from a site. I just sort of heard different places.
And this is one that somebody else mentioned, but the animated Miles Morales will appear.
Maybe in like a post-credit scene.
Yeah, because I feel like that would feel too much like Roger Rabbit, which they kind of mentioned in the article too. It's like animated and non-animated, at the same time.
But I mean, it could be a live action Miles Morales.
but they were saying the animated Miles Morales will appear is what
that's
people
dumb.
were saying. So,
Don't do that, Sony, Marvel.
yeah.
Because they listen.
We'll be certainly a lot, but Miles showing up for a cameo could happen, but it would almost certainly be live action. Is what you know. So, uh, who knows? We'll see. Number 4 here is Leo. Leo will show up as Peter Parker, and they're talking about Leonardo DiCaprio, the Titanic star. In case you didn't know who that
I
is.
thought you meant the Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
Why would he show up? Because he was maybe was going to play him at one point?
Another. It says some fan theories are now truly breaking the multiverse with the thought that DiCaprio will show up as yet another Peter Parker. It bears repeating that DiCaprio has never played the role.
Yeah.
If the movie is truly going to jam all 3 Spideys together, then that will probably be enough.
Yeah, that's where the stuff.
I don't. It doesn't really say. It's just people think that could happen, and I don't understand that. Okay, here it is. He had his sights. So James Cameron had his sights set on his future Titanic star, Leonardo DiCaprio, to play Peter Parker. So, whatever. Yeah, I don't think it. So this last one is really weird to me. I don't get it, but it says Michael Keaton will cameo as Batman. It's like, is this the wrong top
Flash
5?
movie.
I know they're thinking the Flash movie. It says, just in case you thought the DiCaprio was as wild as it gets, here comes the Bat.
Why?
It says, after some fan art was made that depicted Ezra Miller's Barry Allen running alongside Spider-Man, a random fan theory sprung up that Keaton could appear in this movie as Batman. Yes, Keaton famously played the part twice. We know. He's set to reprise his role in Flash, but there's next to zero chance he will enter the MCU as the Dark Knight.
He would show up as the Vulture because that's who he played in Homecoming.
I just don't get it.
The Vulture.
It doesn't feel like any of these have any kind of basis.
No.
The only thing I could think here is like maybe it shows up on a TV that they're watching the 1989 Batman. Yeah, it's clickbait. They're funny. I thought it would be funny to mention those as part of your serious top 5.
Oh yeah, because I'm really serious. If any of these happen, we'll be surprised. But I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, it's going to be interesting. Because and part of the basis behind the movie is that he doesn't want to. He wants there to never have been Spider-Man, right? And that what he gets.
He wants nobody
Doctor Strange
to know
involved. Or no, that's what it was.
That he is Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah. And then he
didn't want that secret to get out. Because the biggest fear of people knowing about it is that the bad guys, the villains, will come after people he knows, right? And that's what's happened. Is they'll grab MJ or Mary Jane or whoever, and he doesn't want that to happen. He doesn't want his family and friends to be hurt. So
and then then when all these bad guys come through, he finds out that basically all of them die because of Spider-Man. He wants to save them all, and Doctor Strange is like, no, this is their fate. You can't save them all. Another theory that I forgot to mention. 6, I guess, is that Doctor Strange is not who we think he is. That he's not.
Yeah, you mentioned that one time. Yeah, that's interesting. Who do you think he could be?
Do you really want me to say
it? Of course. That's why I asked.
It was Mephisto all along.
Never know.
Doo-doo, drinking. That would be sort of cool if they're not going to do that, but it would be cool if they did that and he wasn't Doctor Strange, and then at the end credit scene you go to this dark dungeon like place and you find Doctor Strange chained up, and this leads into the multiverse of madness, the Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah,
but it's not going to happen. That's just me being me.
Yeah, it's weird. They're trying, Sony's trying to, seems like, pull away a little bit too. from the MCU in some ways, but then again, Doctor Strange is in the movie in some
Yeah.
form. And did you see the one of these trailers with I'm looking at this picture right now where he's got the rings around his arms that makes him look like
Oh,
Doctor
Spider-Man? His
Strange.
suit?
Yeah, the
He's got
Spider-Man.
a special suit. Yeah.
Yeah, that special suit. And then there were two posters that were released. It looks like last week or a couple weeks ago where he's coming through a portal like
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Strange would, and then the other one I think is supposed to
Or
be just one of the
Mephisto,
other
I don't
variants or whatever. Yeah, but it, it's interesting though that they're putting these different posters and different. So it kind of goes back to the Bark Box, right? So these are Hyundai posters.
Yeah.
Well, they're for the movie, but they advertise cars too. And they're advertising variants of Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So the Bark Box very well could be that they are uh, foreshadowing or whatever, spoiling, whatever you want to call it, a variant of Spider-Man. Um, and not that it was a mistake that they were just lazy. So it's highly possible they're
I
doing
don't
all
know.
that.
Those people at Bark Box. Let me
And
tell
that,
you.
and that's kind of the running joke too with the Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland, at least. Like he spoiled all these things on accident, and
Yeah.
I think that was all staged. I don't think he truly messed up, but maybe he did. I don't know.
Sony did confirm that they are doing what, 3 more um, Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland. That's going to be based in the MCU.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good. So
You laughing at me?
I'm sorry. Yes, but I'm also reading the comments on our Facebook live feed.
Oh.
Jennifer Street,
Oh.
your Jennifer Street.
Oh, she's awake.
She says, "I missed something. Where is Christopher Street?" You'll have to get caught up. And Chris Catron his microphone has a face.
Yeah.
Man, I've been missing
We
out.
had to let Chris go.
We did.
It just wasn't working out.
Oh, sorry to be the bearer of bad
No,
news.
he couldn't be on that.
He couldn't be on, and she's not even viewing right now. But anyways, that
Oh, well.
came up 7 minutes ago. Sorry, I was late seeing the comment there.
That's fine.
Anyways.
Well, that's it's a short show tonight.
That's all right.
That's okay. It's
Don't have
okay.
to.
Sometimes you need shorter episodes.
This will be a good test.
Yeah, this will be a good test. Anyways, so I know coming up on I Am Geek, we will have our Geekmas episode probably. We'll have a Christmas episode.
For sure.
I'm sure we'll have a Spider-Man No Way Home episode because hopefully all of us will get to see it at some point. And we will be, I think, on the Christmas episode of Main Street Electrical Podcast. Our good friends over there want us on.
Yeah.
So we're working out dates, which I need to talk to you later about dates for that, about recording it, because we're not going to record it on Christmas, But I think it comes out like the week of Christmas. Anyways.
Excellent.
All right. Well, this has been I Am Geek episode 218, and we'll be back with you next week sometime for something new, something fun, and of course, something geeky.
Bye-bye.